What if everything you touched turned to gold? Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if that dream slowly became your worst nightmare? Let me tell you a story about a humble farmer and how a single seed of greed changed his life forever. In a quiet village, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, lived a man named Raghav. He was a simple farmer. He had a small patch of land, 2 strong oxen, and a tiny cottage where he lived with his loving wife and son. Life was hard, yes, but it was peaceful. Every morning Raghav woke with the sun, worked the fields with his bare hands, and returned home with enough food to share. Not too much, not too little, just enough. But one day, while resting under a tree, Raghav overheard something that would change everything. A group of travelers passed by, laughing and boasting. One of them said, "In the northern kingdoms, men live in palaces of gold, without lifting a single finger." That sentence echoed in Raghav's mind like thunder. That night, he couldn't sleep. Why should I work like this forever when others live like kings? The seed of greed had been planted. The very next morning, he set off into the deep forest in search of a sage he had once helped long ago. When he found the sage, he bowed and said, "Wise one, grant me a blessing. I wish to be the richest man alive." The sage looked at him with kind, tired eyes and said softly, "Very well. But remember, true wealth lies not in gold, but in peace." He handed Raghav a small clay pot and whispered, "Place anything inside this pot and it will double, but use it wisely." Raghav raced home, heart pounding. He dropped a handful of grain into the pot and it became 2. He tried it with coins and they doubled too. He laughed, he danced, he praised the heavens. Use it. Day after day, he fed the pot more, grains, coins, silver, even jewelry. His fields became estates, his cottage, a mansion. Yet greed is never satisfied. One day, he looked at the pot and whispered, "What if I put the pot itself inside the pot?" Without a second thought, he did. In that moment, everything vanished. The pot, the gold, the mansion, gone, like a puff of smoke in the wind. Raghav sat in the dust, alone, empty. But slowly he stood up. He returned to his land. He picked up his plow and he smiled. Because now he truly understood. The riches he had once taken for granted, his family, his peace, his purpose, were worth more than any gold.